Hello everybody and welcome back to the Gaming Garden. It's me, Mandy, here with Emerald Clover, and I am finally back home. I was away from the house, if you guys didn't know, and you might know if you saw my last video because the quality was a little bit silly, but I really wanted to see you guys and actually make a video. So that's why it's still up, because it was really fun to actually record, and I finally felt like I could just record an adventure and there wasn't any extra pressure. I could just make content, and I think going on a break really helped me do that. It was a short break, but it was very much needed, and I'm so excited to be here. Look at the little firework background. I have not been on since the update yesterday, since yesterday was Wednesday when I'm recording this, and it looks like there's some new things going on and I'm so excited. Also, I saw a dance floor, so I might have to check that out. But we are going to be doing something really fun today, which I don't even know if I've ever actually done, or maybe I have, but not in a video like this. But we are going to be doing a Q&A. And I asked you guys, look at that little helper, if you had any questions, and you all sent in so many, and a lot of you sent in multiple, which really made me very happy. So thank you so much for doing that, and I'm gonna try to answer as many as I can. People are floating because of the ice bridge in the race, and we're just gonna do some training with Emerald Clover because she loves training. That's one of the first things I found out about her, is that she really loves training. So we're gonna do some races. We're gonna start here in the Winter Village because I want to try out the new races and see everything that's going on, and then we're just gonna kind of go around and what other races we can find while I answer questions. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited to be back. So I suppose we should just go into the first question. Alright, so the first question is from Miska's World. She asked, apart from SSO, what is your favorite game of all time and why? Oh, this is a really good question. I have a bunch of different games are going through my head right now, but I think I'm gonna have to go with probably The Sims 4, just because it's really been a place to storytell for me, and it's been a game that I've just been able to play for hours and just really invest myself into the Sims that I create, into the characters I create, and those characters have been with me for so long, and I've created so much of their story. So I feel like The Sims 4 and maybe Zoo Tycoon 2, because that game has also been with me for a really long time. So I'm gonna say The Sims 4 and Zoo Tycoon 2, but there's also there's so many games. There's Minecraft, there's, oh my gosh, I feel like those are the top 3. I can't think of any other games off the top of my head that I've really loved over the past years. Yeah, and there's also games like Animal Crossing, City Folk for the Wii that I love so much. I forgot about that one. And then there's a game called Go Vacation for the Wii. It's super fun. You just go to different resorts, and they have each, I just knocked over a little helper again. They have each season of weather in resorts, and you just get to do all sorts of activities. I really recommend. I think it's on Switch actually, so if I ever get my dream Switch, I will have to check it out for the channel. I think that would be so fun. But to bring it down to one answer, I'm gonna go with The Sims 4, I think, or Animal Crossing, but I'll just say The Sims 4 so you get your correct answer. So yes, The Sims 4. Okay, so this is me from the future, because I didn't realize she also asked what is my least favorite game. For some reason my mind just forgot that part of the question, so I'm so sorry. But my least favorite game is really hard, because usually I steer clear of games that I know I won't enjoy, or if I don't like a game I just kind of stop playing. But I'm gonna go with maybe some sort of horror game that's really demonic. I love horror, it's one of my favorite genres, but if it's really demonic and paranormal stuff, I will steer clear of that. So I'm gonna go with that answer. And the next question is from Spaghetti, and it says, how are you doing? Be honest. Be honest. I love that so much. That's really sweet of you. I am actually doing well. I'm doing well. I took a break for a bit because I was really I was struggling mentally, if I'm being honest, like you asked. So the reason I took a break was because I really was struggling mentally with a lot of things that I've been dealing with for years and years, and it was draining me of all my Did I just leave the freaking, oh my gosh. I don't think that was the race, guys. That's okay. We'll do another race. But Yeah, it was just draining me of all my inspiration, and I couldn't even I couldn't write. I literally couldn't do anything. And this has happened. I've just struggled mentally with things for a lot of years. Just to talk about how it affected the YouTube channel, I just was not able to make videos. It wasn't like I didn't feel that same spark as I usually do. And this has happened before, and I just kind of have to step away and rethink and gain back that joy again. And it wasn't just in the YouTube channel. There were more personal things going on, but that's why I had to step away, because it was just a lot. But I'm honestly feeling a lot better now. Obviously there's still things, and it's a day by day thing, but I'm doing really good. Today was a good day. I'm really thankful to God for my life, and I'm just really thankful that I'm able to find reasons to be thankful and to find joy, because I don't always find that. And then it's so much more rewarding when I actually go from a place of hopelessness to a place of, wait a sec, I can find joy. It's actually possible, because sometimes it doesn't feel like it's possible. So if you guys are in a place where you feel like it's not possible, the biggest thing I tell myself, and I just think a lot, is you have to want to get out of a dark place, or you're just gonna stay there for a long time. And sometimes you can't wait around for really good things to happen in your life, because life is just up and down and it's unpredictable. But if you choose to just say, I'm gonna start here and I'm gonna start digging my way out, and you don't have to do it by yourself, guys. You don't have to do it by yourself. You're never alone. And the moment you say, I don't want to stay here, I'm gonna do something about this, is the first step in finding joy again in life. That kind of makes sense. And it's not easy, you guys. It is not easy. But just try to find things, especially hobbies. I know sometimes in certain times, doing a hobby is the last thing that you have energy for. But clinging to, or holding on to those hobbies and creative things that you love to do, or even if it's just looking out your window and looking at trees, that's really, really important. And those are the things that are gonna help you. And for me, it's been writing. Writing has pulled me out of very dark places, and obviously my faith, which I've talked about a lot before, and just stuff like that. I think I'm gonna feed the chipmunks, actually. But yeah, that was a very long answer. But to give you the answer, I'm actually doing a lot better. Very much so. I'm really happy to be recording. It makes me very happy. So I'm doing really good, Spaghetti. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope all of you are doing amazing. And if you ever need anybody, I'm here. My messages are always open. I try to answer everybody's. And you guys have helped me through dark times too. Just putting that out there. Even if you didn't notice it, you really have. So thank you so much. He's just I'm gonna have this entire picnic by myself. You know what, sir? I'm gonna sit here with you for a second. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I love that so much. But yeah, thank you so much for that question. That was so sweet. I did not expect to. I should always expect to ramble at this point, because that's just what I do. So yes, thank you so much for that question. That means a lot to me. Alright, and then the next question is from Go Ranks, and he asked, who's the best member? This is sort of a joke, guys, don't worry, but I wanted to answer this because I actually have an answer, and it might seem like I'm kind of beating around the bush with answering the question, but each of you guys contribute in your own way to the community, and I don't mean that as a way of saying you weren't special, because everybody's, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna go to Marley's, but seriously, each and every one of you, I see each and every one of you, and I can see this too. You do a specific thing in the community. Yeah, whether you're making jokes in the chat that just lightens the mood up so much, or you're reaching out to people. There's so many of you in this small little community, and you each do something so significant, and I just want you guys to know that, seriously, I see each and every one of you in the ways that you have made the community what it is. And genuinely, when I say each of you have has a special role. It's not my way of saying, like, I don't want to pick a favorite because, like, I think everyone, you know, I don't know how to explain this. This is really hard, but I genuinely see each and every one of you, like, individually. And when one of you guys leaves the community, which I totally respect that, we all come and go, especially with YouTube channels, it's like, it's totally fine. But, like, when someone leaves, I'm like, I just, like, lost a puzzle piece, like, in the community. It's like, I miss that person so much because they were such a part of the gaming garden. And I just want you guys to know that, like, you are seen by me and other people. Like, even by leaving a comment, you don't know how many people have seen that comment. And if I see the comment, my day is literally made. Like, I love all of your comments so much, and it just means the world to me. So, all 300 and how much? 37 of you? No, 500. Oh my gosh, why did I think I was at 300? 537 of you are amazing. So, yes, I've that many favorite members, but GoRanks, you have been a loyal member since I think like one of the first episodes of Blue Hope Brief. So that means so much to me, and I can't even express like my gratitude towards the community members that have been here for so long and new ones. And just if you've come at any time on the gaming garden, I appreciate you. But yeah, I appreciate you all so much, and GoRanks, thank you so much for being here for so long. I really appreciate it. And then he also asked, how did you get inspiration to start the channel? Oh my goodness. So another long answer. This is gonna be an hour-long video, but I'm here for it. So I didn't know what Let's Playing was for a long time. I first learned what Let's Playing was from a YouTube channel called Siri Picks a Biologist. She had a different name when I was watching her videos, but now she's very well known for her Let's Plays and her storytelling, amazing storytelling, and just her like unique theme of her channel. I think she really like basically created that theme of nature-based video games and just like the heart for storytelling that she has. Like, she really, I don't know, she just really inspired me, and I first came along looking for Zoo Tycoon 2 content, so that's how I started this channel too. So Zoo Tycoon 2 was a big part of why I created a channel, and I didn't really expect Zoo Tycoon 2 to be like the heart of the gaming garden. I was like, let's just start here because I just found the discs for Zoo Tycoon 2 after losing them, and I really want to like start my channel. And before the gaming garden, I actually had a lot of other channels. I made Star Stable content like a long time ago. I had like old YouTube channels, they're long gone, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I had those, and then I had one where I made The Sims 4. I think it was, I don't remember what it's called either. I literally forget. But then I had Mandy Adventures, which was this channel, but a different name. So GoRanks, you probably actually remember when it was Mandy Adventures. But what inspired me was, honestly, I was always inspired by Siri, and I always wanted to Let's Play the way she did. I was like, I'm so inspired by her channel, and I wanna, well, when I was little, I was like, I wanna make videos just like her. And obviously through making channel, I've been, like, I've had to find my own style and my own way of editing and, like, all that kind of stuff, the theme. So, she was a big part of why I have a channel. I don't even think I'd have a channel if I didn't know who she was, because she literally taught me what content creating was through video games. So yes, she was a big part. And then I think just kind of when I made the decision to make a channel, when I was really little, I would make videos and they wouldn't be for anyone. I would just make series and episodes upon episodes of like Minecraft and just random games, because I dreamed so much of having a channel. And I think that's why I'm not so shy when it comes to this channel, because I've done that for so many years. It was like my way of socializing. So in a way, Mandy, I've become very comfortable as Mandy, whereas in real life I'm super shy. And sometimes I can get shy as Mandy, but like I really appreciate this place where I feel like I can express and I can create without the anxiety, without as much anxiety, I should say. So to go back to the question, what inspired me to start a channel was just basically wanting to create content and talk about animals through video games. That was my main like motto, was like storytelling and talking about nature through gameplay. And I wanted to like educate and just learn about the natural world. And I think since then it's turned more into, obviously we talk about nature still, I love it so much, it's like one of my biggest passions, but it's turned more so into storytelling and writing and creating characters, and honestly just having a good old time, chaotic time, especially in our live streams. But that was my main motto. I was like, I want to make videos and create a community, and just, it was obviously different than it is now. Like a while ago I was imagining it would be much easier and I'd have like 1 million subscribers in a day. No, I'm exaggerating that, but it's a lot harder than I first anticipated. Okay, so sorry the setting changed a little bit. It's actually like a few days later than when I was recording the other one because I had to stop recording because I was busy. But we're back. I'm gonna finish talking about how I got inspiration for the channel and try to make it a little bit like less rambly maybe. But basically I just had a desire to create a community through video games, and honestly like I feel like I'd have to do like a 15-hour video to explain like everything, like my whole thought process on that. But I was a lot younger. I think I was about probably 14 or 15 when I started the channel, I'm pretty sure. So obviously it was a lot different than it is now because I was younger. But and obviously I had like no YouTube experience. I had no idea what it like. I knew you had to make videos and that was really hard, but I didn't know the whole like how to promote it and how to, I don't know, just there's so many things that go into it that you wouldn't think about. But yeah, it basically was just out of a desire to have fun through video games and create a community and just create friendships and talk about nature. And obviously, or not obviously, but now it's become way more about like, because before it was about nature based video games, which it still is, but I think storytelling kind of and writing kind of really took over the theme with that as well, because that's still there, because obviously we're in a game about horses and we can talk about that and we can learn about horses, and we just learned about Arctic foxes in our live stream. So that was really fun. So yeah, that's basically how I got inspiration. That kind of makes sense. I drew a lot of inspiration from other content creators, and yeah. Alrighty, and then the next question is from, let me X out this, is from Alice Bravewell, and she asked, if you could take any horse from SSO into the real world, which would you pick? This is a really good question. I love how like creative it is. If we're going with horses that I own, like in my stable, I would probably have to go with, oh gosh, probably Rosedale, my starter horse, because we've been through so much together, and like she's, oh my gosh, so many years. Like I've had her since I started playing Star Stable when I was like 9 years old. So she's like, she really feels real to me already. So I think I'm gonna have to go with Rosedale, but I would also love to see all my other horses at some point, but I think that would be a lot to take care of if I had all my horses in real life. So yeah, either Rosedale or maybe Emerald Clover, because I just love her. I haven't had her that long, but like I feel like we have this special little bond going on. I just love her. And yeah, who else is there? I would love Peace Promise, my Gen 2 Icelandic. I would love to have her. Thunder Runner, he's got the most bold personality. He's so sweet. Oh my gosh, that's so hard. I'm gonna go with Rosedale. Yeah, I think I would love to have Rosedale in real life because she's got, I always imagine her personality to be very like loyal and playful. And we're the best of friends, so I'm gonna go with Rosedale. Thank you for that question. And the next question is from Tasha, and she asked, what did you do to really keep yourself calm and focused during the 2020 lockdown? this is a really good question as well. All of these questions are so good. So honestly, during the lockdown and quarantine and stuff, I really developed a love for writing and developing characters. And I had that before, but this really like sparked that even more, and I was able to dig deeper into it because I was home. So when I think back to that time, I just feel really like overwhelmed because it was the time that I really found that passion. And I had just written a novella right before, like a tiny bit before like we had to stay home and stuff. So it was already like stirring in my heart that I love to write. But once lockdown started, I had time to give all my attention to that passion. So when I think about that time, like, I feel so lucky to have been able to really develop ideas and characters, and that really helped me. And it was just, it felt like it came at the perfect, not the whole lockdown, but the passion that I had came at the perfect time. Or maybe it was just like, because I had so much time on my hands, I could really focus on that, and I could really like, sorry, I just crashed. No, why? Alright, I'm just gonna restart this. But I could really like finally learn that about myself, that that's really what I wanted to do. And that was really special. I don't know, I felt like everything, it just made sense in that time. Like, I was like, wait, this is actually what I want to do. So yeah, during the lockdown, I really got into writing. I wrote a lot. For real, I wrote a lot, and I started developing all these ideas and new characters. And then the gaming garden, that's when we first started live streaming, was during lockdown. So that's another thing that really kept me calm and excited even, and happy, was I started live streaming, and I never expected it to go where it's gone today, and I'm really blessed by that. So thank you guys so much. We started with some story questing. It was a very classic time, and yeah, those are the two top things that I can think of that really like stand out when I think of that time, because it was really like pivotal for me to establish these things, and I had so much time to do so it was really, really good for me, actually. And yeah, so those are probably the two things that I really pursued and like focused on, and that kept me learning, and yeah, during quarantine. So thank you so much, Tasha. And then she also asked, what is your favorite SSO event / update? This is a hard one for me. I feel like I'm gonna have to go with the Midsummer Festival, because I get so excited for it to come around every year. I'm torn on this one and the Winter Village, because they're both like so fun. So oh my gosh, if I had to pick two, I'd pick that. But if I had to narrow it down, I would definitely probably choose Midsummer Festival. There's something about like setting it up and like the flowers and the little frog dancing. I don't know, it just feels really fun. So I'm gonna go with the Midsummer Festival. Okay, and then the next question is from Spaghetti, and they asked, what are your plans for the channel in 2022? Yes, this is an amazing question. I'm probably gonna ramble, so be prepared. Honestly, my biggest goal for 2022 is to just enjoy making videos again, because sometimes you can just get caught in the grind of recording episodes and editing episodes for hours and hours. And you just kind of, or at least for me, I just kind of lose that like joy in making videos, and then I get like caught up in life, and then I'm like, oh, I have to record a video, and then it feels like extra pressure, and then I'm not really enjoying the storytelling, and I just get this feeling where it's like, I really don't like this. I'm not invested in our world. It's really hard sometimes. So that's the biggest thing. I'm definitely gonna focus more on just finding joy in the stories that we tell in each episode, and maybe I'll like write out the stories more and just like really establish what series we're doing. I really want it to be consistent in every series this year, instead of like I start one and I'm like, wait a sec, I was just trying to get my inspiration back and it didn't work, so I'm not doing the series anymore. I don't know if that's actually happened, but I feel like it has in the past before. But I really want to establish like, all right, this is a story I'm telling. I'm inspired for it. I want to do it. It might not get the most views, this game or whatever, but I'm just going to keep telling the story because I feel inspired from it. So that's something I really want to focus on this year. And being more active, honestly, and not going up and down with the schedule. I want to find a schedule that works for me, that isn't too overloaded, because that's what I tend to do, to be honest. So I really just want to stick to a schedule and stay consistent, and I think all those things come together. And honestly, I'm just looking forward to watching the community grow, whatever that might mean, whether it's in numbers, which numbers at the end of the day really just mean new people coming in and, you know, joining our chaotic streams. I don't know, but just joining our community, and I get to meet new people, and that's one of my favorite things is seeing new faces and old faces and just everybody who swings by. So I'm excited for growth, whether it's in that aspect, which is so exciting. I also would love to see growth in just the quality of the content as I learn more about video editing. At least for the channel, I always like to keep my videos really raw and real, and then like finding my own style in that, because I still edit my videos and stuff like that, especially with videos like this where they'd be 6 hours if I didn't, but just do all those things that I just listed, and honestly just like enjoy our adventures. And yeah, I want to do a lot more interactive stuff this year too with the community, and yeah, basically I just want to see where we go. And I don't know like what 2022 holds, but I'm really excited. Last year was lovely, 2021, and I'm really thankful for it. Obviously there's always obstacles with having a YouTube channel, even if it's just with your own mind, because sometimes it can be discouraging to content create when you're not inspired, or you get caught up in views, which happens, if I'm totally being honest. So I wanna you know, really understand why I create videos this year as well, and then all that other stuff can come with it. So yeah, those are my basic plans for 2022. And then Spaghetti also asked, what games are you planning to try in the future? Okay, so this is the game that just came to my mind because I am dreaming of playing it. It is a little game called Animal Crossing New Horizons, and it's on the Switch, so I don't have a Switch yet, but I'm gonna get one soon. And that's a game I really, really want to try, because there's something so comforting about thinking about like having Animal Crossing in our community and on the channel. I would just simply cry, because I just feel like it's a perfect fit for like what I want to do here. It's just, I just love Animal Crossing games. I've played older ones in the past. I still have one for the Wii, and I just still love it so much. It's just such a wonderful game. So New Horizons is definitely on my list. Probably at the top, maybe. And then what's another game? There's so many little farm simulator games I want to try, so I'm definitely gonna try to get into some of those in the future. I'm trying to think about, I tried a lot of the games this year that I wanted to try, like Subnautica I tried some of the new games that came out. So I don't know, I feel like Animal Crossing is, I feel like I'm missing like a vital game here. Oh, there's one I do want to try. It's a Star Wars game. I forget. It's like the Republic game, New Republic. I don't remember what it's called. Some of you guys would know. So if you know what it's called, it's like called like the Old or New Republic something. I have not tried that yet for some reason, so I need to play that. Also, you guys have been wanting me to play like Among Us, and I'm kind of scared to try it because I'm a terrible liar. And maybe I'm not. I don't know. I have no idea. So if I was the imposter, I'd be scared. But I'd love to try to figure out who the imposter is. I think that would be a really fun role to play. So maybe I'd want to try it in the future. I don't know. But yeah. I feel like Animal Crossing, are there any other games? Like, I want to finish all the Starshine Legacy games, of course. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Animal Crossing. And then last question from Spaghetti is, how can you stand all of us while streaming? And I thought this, oh dear, this question was so funny because I think that question, but like for myself, I'm like, how do people deal with me during stream? Because I feel like I am so, like, I don't know, sometimes on the spot I get like really shy and then I'm like, am I really an awkward streamer? Like, I never know. But honestly, the chaos that goes on in streams is the thing that makes me like, that makes my day every time. Like every time we stream and it's like a party or it's chill, just whatever happens, I'm always just like, this is the best thing ever. Like, this is why I stream, because you guys just fill the chat with so much joy for me, and I don't even know what to say. I love you guys so much. So it's not hard to stand you guys during stream because it's just so fun for me, and I just appreciate you guys so much. So yes, keep being yourself in my stream chat because it means the world to me. And then GoRanks asked, what was the most fun video to record this year? Ooh, I forget all my videos. I'm gonna have to go with, there were some during the birthday event in Star Stable that were so much fun. So I think those are probably at the top of the list, but I'm also gonna have to go with recording, I know this isn't a specific video, but recording our lake series, which was pretty recent. That was really fun because I felt like I could just, in a time where it was really hard to make videos, I don't remember when I started Lake, but I felt like I could finally just be invested in the story, and it was so exciting for me. So Lake was so fun. Also Beyond Blue was like a game that I had been wanting on PC for so long, so Beyond Blue was really fun as well. But if I'm like narrowing it down to a specific video, you know what, I'm gonna go with the prologue for Blue Hope Reef Season 2. I feel like that was the most fun to film because I was so excited to be back. Thank you for clapping for me, everybody. It's actually Emerald Clover jumping, but thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that one because it was really, really special and lovely to be back in that world, which will be back, you guys. So yes. And then last question is also from GoRanks, and he asked the best stream this year. I love this question. Okay, so we've gone on a lot of streams. We've had a lot of streams this year. But, oh my goodness gracious. I'm trying to remember. The last stream we had was super, super fun. I really loved that. I felt really comfortable to be streaming again, which was really lovely. But I can't remember. I think there's some streams that I'm thinking of that were in 2020. Just 2020, I mean. So, oh man, I'm gonna have to look back. I'm trying to think, because there's this one where we were in Mistfall together and we were voice chatting and we were trying to climb up this like hill and it was really chaotic. So that one, if it's in 2021, I'm gonna say that one. But also, some of the story quest ones were my favorite. And then I remember yesterday's, or was it yesterday? I don't even know. Yeah, it was yesterday. The most clear. So I'm probably going to say that one because it was really fun to be back in streaming. Every stream just like gets more and more my favorite. So yeah, but there's so many streams in last year that made me so happy and was very chaotic and wonderful. But yeah, I'm going to go with either that one where we were in Mistfall. There's also one where we went to the Wild Woods, and that was super fun. That was really recent too. So they're kind of mixed, but I will say the one from yesterday because they just, someone just jumped over me. They just keep getting more fun for me and more lovely because of you guys. So yes, that is all the questions I'm going to answer today. Sorry if I didn't get around to all of them. I didn't want the video to be like 10 hours long. So I will definitely do more Q&As in the future. So if you guys want me to answer some of the questions I couldn't, then be sure to ask them again in the future. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was really fun to record and to just be back in Jorvik. So thank you all so very much, and I will see you soon. Bye guys, have a wonderful day.